Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ladesha Kato and this is hashtag dating Jesus, where we talk about our daily lives and how to incorporate Jesus in them. So I've just woken up. Don't let the hair deceive you. I haven't combed it. I want to go shower, then first of all do my exercise, then shower, then have breakfast, then I'm sorry, Miss Mama Karibu na window. Then I come, we talk. So before we go on, I just want to give a few disclaimers for this video. Number one, if you hear any chicken, we rear chicken at home, so there's a possibility you're going to hear them. Number two, I'm not the only human being in the house, so if you hear any human-made voices or anything that can be made by a human, just know I'm not alone in the house. Yeah, so let me prepare and then I come back with talk. Yeah, stay tuned. Hi guys, I am back and I just wanted to talk about what happens when we don't get what we want, or when we go to God and we don't get what we want. And I'm going to try and be as brief as possible, and so I'm going to begin by sharing a short story. So this happened a few days ago. I fasted, and I don't fast, by the way. I've never fasted. My father does the fasting on behalf of all of us in the family, but this time I decided, because it's my battle, then we fast. So I fasted, and by the end of the fast I wasn't feeling like I won the battle that I was going to war to. Instead I felt like I am deep, like I have been, what's the word I'm looking for? I have been dug down. No, I have been buried down 6 feet underground, and I was like, by the way, God, me and you, peace, we are not doing life again. Like, I am coming to you with all these requests, and you're not listening to me, and you're not giving me what I want. And to make matters worse, I have fasted. Just like, I have fasted, and the only thing that happened, guys, I got a spiritual attack, and in the middle of the fast, and then I was like, by the way, if this is what is happening down there and the devil is angry, tunaendelea, we are going on. But the more I kept going on, the more I felt like I was losing. I don't know that was the intention of the attack. I'm thinking about it. Let me stop thinking about it and focus on the video first. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so I did all that. I put a lot of effort in pleasing God, and I put a lot of effort in seeking God, and I put a lot of effort in asking God to give me a breakthrough. But at the end of everything, I didn't get my breakthrough. Probably, let's say, I just learned how to fast and have self-control. But aside from that, whatever I was looking forward to getting in that fast, like after that fast, I didn't get it. So yeah, I felt like I fought a losing battle. Like, I have God on my side, I have a full army ready to defend me, the whole Trinity, but nothing. So maybe this was a waste. So what happened? I got angry, and in my anger I was like, "Baby God, we just tell you, Shadow Madu, we are not doing things together. We are not doing life together. Like, I'm trying to come to you, and I just want you to prove your existence. This kidoko, just tell me or show me that you exist." But you refuse, like, or just show me the slightest hint that I have won something, but nothing. And so I felt bad, and I was really pissed, and I went to God and we talked, but I wasn't talking the right way. I was talking in all the wrongest manners. I attacked God, I attacked my belief in Him, and I attacked salvation. I think the devil got what he wanted for those 24 hours that I was attacking God. Yeah, but then I talked to someone, and sense came back to me, and this person reminded me that whether we feel it or not, He's still working, and He is faithful. He is faithful, and He will always do work behind the scenes, even present in the scenes, whichever. He's always faithful, and He's always working. So yeah, so I'm going to share the story of Job. Okay, well, I was angry. I started thinking about the story of Job, because the previous day I was talking about Job with my boyfriend, and we were talking, and we were like, he's the one who wanted the encounter, and I was like, me and God have been having encounters, so I'm gonna testify. And then by the end of the fast, I'm like worse than where he was, and I'm like, okay, God, I'm not getting the encounter. But this is the part of jobs that I want to like share with you guys. That part where he started questioning God, and he was like, I don't understand what's going on. And he went full blown at him, like he was, okay, I'm a gun. But he went there with arrogance and pride, and he started saying that this and this should not happen. But then a few chapters later, at the end of the book of John, God comes through, but he doesn't come through the way Job would expect him to come through. Job wanted answers, and Job wanted a breakthrough. But then God comes back, and we have like 3 chapters of him explaining how mighty he is and how glorious he is and that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, like, I'm in this position as Job, and Job's words are pure, like I can feel them at heart. And then, God, I come to you, and the only thing you can tell me is how mighty you are. Like, you're not telling me what I want to hear. And I started thinking, and I was like, there's something that we are not doing right, like that I'm not doing right at this particular moment. Like, I am not allowing God to speak to me. I am like, God, you speak. Ukifika ile part ninataka kusikia, we will talk. Okay. For my people who do not understand English, I mean Kiswahili, what I was saying is that God, you speak, and then when you reach that part where we can now concentrate, like if you say what I want you to say, or if you touch that part where I have come to you about, then we can talk. But I don't want to listen to how mighty you are, or how good you are, or how great you are, and how you've created stuff, and the physics and the laws of the universe that you have put, and that kind of stuff. I want to listen about you. No, I want to listen to you talking about my situation. We dissect it together, we discuss, we put notes on the table, and we come with a solution. But you're not doing that. What you're doing is you're telling me how mighty you are. And I felt Job at this particular moment. And then at the end of the story of Job, after God has finished talking about how mighty he is and how Job came to him with a lot of pride and arrogance, Job repents. So in my heart of hearts, I was like, Job, why did you repent? Why did you repent? Like, I was so much on Job's side, and I was like, why did you repent? Like, this man was supposed to give you answers. He did not give you answers. And then I started looking at myself. I'm like, God, I have come to you for answers, and you're not giving me answers. What you're doing is you're giving your name glory. I don't want to listen to you giving your name glory. I want answers. And then a few hours later, I realized pride is talking, not me, and my pain is talking, and I am not submitting to God. I am not surrendering to what he wants for me. And so I decided to talk to someone, and nikamua, I will not do anything for that day. Let me just do what I do, and I'm angry. I eat and I binge watch, period. And that's what I did. And funny thing, I think this is God's way of checking up on me, my mother. Whenever I am not okay, and whenever I don't want to talk to someone, my mother calls, or my mother will text, and I'm like, she will ask me whether I'm okay. In my heart of hearts, I will say I'm not okay. I will say I'm okay, but deep down I know I'm not okay, so I lie. And God forgive me for lying, Mom forgive me for lying if you watch this video. But yeah, like, but she always knows. Like, we can stay for weeks without talking, but ile siku nimefika rock bottom, like that day I have reached and I have hit the ground and I cannot turn and stand. That day she's going to text, hi, how are you? And that is my opportunity to speak my heart out. But I'm like, I'm good. And then, as if she knows that I'm lying, she'll send me an encouraging message in line with what I'm going through. And then I'm like, okay, thank you. But in my heart of hearts, I'm like, God, Najua, you've decided to speak to me through my mother. And I'm like, okay, cool, you've decided to come, thank you. But yeah, I have digressed. Wait, yeah, focus. Where was I? I was talking about Job. Yeah, like, that was me. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I binge watch and I watch and I eat, and I decided I'm not going to do anything for that day. I'm going to text this person what I am feeling and what I want to talk about and why I am feeling the way I am feeling. Okay, I didn't say all that, but I was like, God, even in the slightest, I know you can see my faith, which is as small as mustard seed. or I think even it was smaller, and my hope kale tu kadogo, because everything else was rage and anger, and there was nothing hopeful in that situation in my head. So I decided, when you konenda, let me just, for accountability, let me just lay down on the ground what's going on to this person. At least, even though I will digress completely, by the end of the day, I'll have someone bring me back, because I wasn't trusting myself a lot at that particular moment. So yeah, and then this person comes through and reminds me that God is always working and He's always listening and that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, nimetulia. But even in my anger and my rage, I was still feeling guilty as to why I questioned God the way I questioned Him, and how I felt so angry and I wasn't able to like calm down. Like me, I'm stubborn, and I know I'm stubborn, and people can confirm that I'm stubborn. Like, we hit each other. I don't humble. I don't know whether I'm humble or not. But in certain situations, I don't think I'm humble, and in that particular situation, I'm not humble. Like, I was like, God, I've served you. I even have a YouTube channel for you. I am the firstborn. I'm leading my siblings very, very well. Very, very, very well. In school, we are doing good. Like, we service, I am okay. But when I come to you with all these things that I'm bringing to you that are burdening me, why are you refusing to answer me the way I want you to answer me, or just show me that things are okay? Like, for me, I was so desperate to like see that things are okay or are heading in the right direction instead of going on the wrong directions. Because I'll say, may have been getting anxiety, like, you know, that anxiety that comes with not even two thoughts, just one thought, one small minute thought that passes through your head on a nanosecond or microsecond, and then adrenaline in a panda, and you're panicking and you're anxious and you're like, I cannot do this. Yani, sitting down is just a problem. Like, everything inside you is burning. That is where I had gotten, and I was like, I'm bringing my burdens to you because you tell us to bring our burdens to you, but you're refusing to take away this burden. I don't understand. Yeah, so the other thing I want to tell you guys is that it's okay to go to God with all your emotions. Just be careful not to like go with arrogance or with pride, which I did, and I felt guilty about it. So I decided, let's flip the page and let me just tell you how I feel, because I did it the wrong way. Like, I was honest with you, but we were measuring. I was putting myself as an equal to you. Yeah, so I humbled myself, I apologized, and I said, I opened my heart to God again. I was like, I don't feel good about what's going on. Like, to be honest, I'm not feeling good about what's going on, and I need your help to believe that you're going to come through for me, because I'm not seeing any progress that is being made. Like, I'm not seeing anything, or at least show me signs. Just show me signs. I won't question your existence, because I know you're God and you're mighty. You've proven yourself to be mighty. And let me tell you guys, while I was angry and feeling guilty at the same time, I was like, what if God just decides, apoteza steamer, takes me to a trance and decides, Ladesha, you were questioning me, so this is what I'm going to tell you. And then he mentions everything that he has done, but he doesn't touch on what I have told him. I think I'd be messed up, literally messed up, because going to God's presence, in like first hand God's presence, not that third hand. I feel like most of the times you experience that hard experience with God, like that first hand experience where God ameshuka, he's not showing you his face, or his glory is too bright but you cannot see him. The way Moses saw him, like Alimona, they did not see each other face to face, but the glory was there and you could see that kind. And I don't think I would have recovered. I think I would have burned away, by the way, and I would have said, I'm really, really sorry. But I'm sorry. Right now, I'm really, really sorry. What was I saying? God can handle our emotions. Just go to him with all humility. Tafadhali, don't go to him with pride or arrogance, because you don't want to be in that position. I've been in that position 24 hours. It's worse than the guilt that you feel when you watch porn or when you do something. It's worse. Guys, it's worse. Like, it's worse than the guilt that you feel when you have done any other sin. Okay. yeah, so I'll just encourage you and I'll tell you to continue waiting. On my side, I'm still waiting and I'm trusting in God. So if ever you feel like giving up on this journey, remember, even Dasha is waiting and we are waiting on God, and we are all going to testify one day. One day we are all going to testify, and we will have people help us testify. We will have people jump in with us when we testify. So hold on, kidogo. If God doesn't give you what you want right now, I'm so sure He will give it to you one day. And yeah, a couple of verses that I had, zenye nimeona, I've just seen them right now. I did them around last year. At around this time, and I was going through the same situation. It's been long. Yeah, so yeah, which one did I want to tell you? Yeah, Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 12, it says, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you." I will listen to you. The other one is Psalms chapter 18 verse 6. "In my distress I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From His temple He heard my voice. My cry came before Him into His ears." And then where's the other? Psalms chapter 66 verse 18, and it says, "If I had cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened." What? This is not relatable to what we're talking, but yes. Psalms chapter 34 verse 15, that one. "The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and His ears are attentive to their cry." Yeah, I think among many others, those are the ones that I can share. Among many others, yeah, those are the ones that Akizukuku. Those are the ones that I can share for now. Just know, guys, know that whether He gives you your answer at that particular moment or He doesn't, He's listening, and that's what counts. He's listening. You ever talk to someone and they're on their phone, or they're not like me? Kwanza, me, it's a turn off when I talk to you and you do not look me when I'm talking at you. What have I said? Let me rephrase it. It's a turn off when I'm talking to you and you do not look at me when I'm talking to you. Like it just it just makes me angry. So it tells me you're not listening and your attention is elsewhere. And I think Andrew can testify on this. But yeah, at least he's listening, and at least he's looking at you. Okay, for me, let me console myself. At least he's listening to me, and at least he's looking at me from heaven. Like there's so many people, I don't know how many eyes those are, but there's so many people on the face of the earth, and he can still manage to listen to me and to look at me. All I'm saying is, He's listening. Whether you pray for a full year, whether you pray for 2 good years, I've been praying for 2 good years, whether you pray for a century or so, God is still listening, and your answer is always going to come through. And He loves you regardless of how you feel, regardless of whether you feel betrayed or not. Sometimes I feel betrayed, and usually my first instinct whenever I feel like I'm betrayed is I stay away from God. I end my relationship with God when I feel like me and God are not on the same page. My first instinct is usually to go away from God, and I realize that this is dangerous, really dangerous, because whether I get the things I want or I don't get them, God still loves me, and He still has the best intentions for me. So I don't know whether you're like me, whether you feel betrayed, whether you feel like God is not answering you, and when you do feel like that, you decide, peace God, peace, we're not doing life again together. I don't know whether you're like me, but if you're not, hands up or fingers up or kudos, or yeah. But if you are like me, we need to stop this habit. We need to stop the habit of forsaking God, because God does not forsake us. So yeah, I'm just going to urge you to continue waiting, because I'm also waiting, and waiting is tough, but it's better than It's better than giving up, and it's better than losing your trust in God. Because God is going to give you the grace to go through it, and God is going to encourage you. So, yeah. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. God loves you all.